Alright, what's happening, fam? See what we have here. Gavin, Yankov, Craig, Dobry, Andre, great to see you. Martin, DS, HBY, Patrick, Mikey, Cowboy, Carl. How are you guys doing? Alright, I see 53% of you guys are bearish for gold, which I kinda agree. 47 bullish. Interesting. Yo, Anointed King. Sup, Pedro? Slept 3 hours. It's good enough, right? It's just good enough. Bad man. Market on gold has been horrible today. Market just opened up. How is it horrible? It's just opened up. Let's see what we can catch today. Noogie, great to see you, brother. I saw Craig saying dollar looks bullish, and I kind of agree with you because we talked about this 2 key levels yesterday. We said we do want to see, if we do want to see the momentum, we need to see closure above and then something like this, and the breakout already happened. Now we need to see some sort of pullback, then continuation. If not, then I will be looking at that ranges fixed value are high and previous week value are high for that momentum continuation, something like this. Unless it decides to be weaker and then close below this range, then that's gonna be a different story. But so far looks good, looks very good. On a higher time frame, we still have some room to go towards that weekly supply again after it got rejected from this 12-hour demand. So looks quite promising. We do have this 8-hour supply, but it's close to that weekly supply, so hey, what's up, Harris? Alright, let's go. Goldie. It's just still stuck between that weekly demand and that daily supply. And unfortunately, yesterday we didn't see any supply getting created. neither 8, neither 12 or daily. So I'm still gonna keep that daily supply that I talked about last week in play. And when we go to the intraday time frame, I will be looking at still previous weekly levels, pretty much same key level as yesterday for the continuation. So I do wanna see closure below previous week point of control for that continuation. So kind of similar to our setup yesterday for the bearish momentum that I mentioned. So yesterday we took the long from there, and I said that if we do close below, we would have seen the continuation. But yesterday after the stream we were able to catch another long. Let me show it to you guys, this one. So we took this long here on the stream, then pulled back. I said if it closed below previous point of control we could go for that continuation, but I was still looking at that Friday high that I mentioned on the stream yesterday. So when I saw the failure here, closure above this range point of control, and I took another continuation model here and targeted the Friday highs and caught another 100 pips. So it was a really great Asia session yesterday, and a lot of you guys as well took the same kind of trade. Let me find it here. This was during the stream and after the stream. Look at that, beautiful. Same first trade, beautiful, pretty much the same trade, see, and then the contrarian short. So for today I do want to see the breakout first, to be honest, because this price action looks a bit in a range at the moment. So I do want to see either the high has been taken out, reverse close below previous point of control, or break out of the range, pull back to the point of control, and then drop. So pretty much keeping it simple. I do have the previous daily level, as you can see, and I am watching the previous day point of control, and the reason is it's kind of getting rejected on a 1 hour time frame here. So if you're gonna see the push to the upside, this could be interesting to see closure above continuation, but I wouldn't take it from here because technically it would still be in a range, and in that case I would be looking at previous day value high, so something like this. Let's see, so far volume is quite low. We need to see that breakout first. Drop a 1 in the chat if you align with me, and if not, let me know what do you see on gold. Is there anyone from Iran? Huh. I speak Persian. Well, I'm half Iranian, so welcome to the stream, Hadi. Make sure to try to keep it English, and don't forget to smash that like button. Good evening, Dan. Alright, I see a lot of ones, so morning Cam, welcome to the stream, G. Alright, usually we've seen Goldie kicking in the volume around like the 4 hour closure for the spot. So another 51 minutes. That's when we saw the volume yesterday as well. So, but you can see on a 4 hour time frame, sorry, it's not really moving anywhere. You see, that's why I do want to see a closure below or above one of these 2 key levels. So this for me is a no trade zone. and then here you could say it's kind of wrong one. Kind of sell zone, you could say. Let me save it as a template. That's gonna make my life so much easier. And then here it's more like buy zone for me. So I'm looking for a breakout for this reason. I do not want to trade in this choppy range here. Aligned, nice, Andre. And by the way, we're halfway there to hit 1300, so we're about 1255. The curve is absolutely amazing and beautiful. So as I said yesterday, the goal this week is to hit 1500, and I think it's possible. We're not that far off. We need another 245 subs. It's not that far off. So if it's your first time here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on when we are live, and smash that like button too. We have reached 30 likes. There's 71 of you guys here, so we can easily hit 40 or 50 easily. We hit 2k. Well, that would be really nice. Let's take it step by step. So first goal is 1500, and then next week most likely 2k. Would be interested to see if dollar can pull back to that fixed point of control and then continue, or it's just gonna be in this range. And then potentially see the breakout after. That would be the question. And by the way, yesterday we did release our latest educational series video about execution and risk management. So we started with the volume profile, which is our main tool that we use, then supply and demand, correlations and relative strength, which is very important. We always use with the dollar and gold, the macro positioning and COT data for, of course, for the higher time frame analysis, then seasonality and open interest, and then we had the execution and risk management, which is very important. How to join VIP? So you click on the pinned message in the Telegram. So if you haven't joined the Telegram, the link is in the description. Join the free Telegram, and then you see this pinned message. You click on that, and then all you need to do, DM VIP to the Syndicate live support, and the team will get back to you as soon as possible. So really easy steps. Again, The link for the free Telegram is in the description. You join that one, you click on the pinned message, and then you message our support right here. Really easy and straightforward steps. Or group chat? No, we have many more. This is not we have this one. So we have general chat, the educational series, the gold chat, gold and metal section, which is super active. The educational chat, the indices, currencies, oil and energy, Bitcoin, which we have a lot of analysis as well. Then the winning trades, you can see a lot of people posting wins here. Beautiful trade. Then the macro, which Ronak has been posting a lot. So we have a lot of stuff going on there, and of course I'm posting on the main channel every day my daily analysis video. You see these videos I post every day and talk about the potential setups coming in or what I'm looking at for the day. So we have everything in there, G, from gold to currencies to indices to crypto, everything. Probably the most diverse community you're gonna see out there. Can you show your end tomorrow from educational video? It's basically the double week play, the first. So if you have watched the video, this is the double week play. So we usually see double or triple rejection and for that continuation. So let me take this one off. And yesterday's trade was from previous point of control. So here I took the trade from right here, this stop, but I just had a limit order, that's why I entered. If not, as I had said in the stream yesterday, I think you weren't here, but if you had marked this range, we had the fixed value high of that smaller time frame range, and you see this double rejection right here. So this could have been your basically your trade here. Stops below the low. So you see double rejection, pretty much the same thing. Especially the second trade. The second trade was from this range right here and fixed point of control. You see closure above, tapped into, second tap, then boom, played out. So it's same entry model on the video. That's what we call the double week play. Okay, volume kicking in. Okay. Let's see what's happening around VWAP. We are already above it. Sellers right at the bottom here. You see how they try to aggressively push through the VWAP. A lot of sellers. They all got trapped here. This would have been a nice one. But as I said, this is a no trading zone for me. If not, it would have been kinda like... It should have been here. So at this 5 minutes. Something like this. But this is a no trade zone for me. I don't want to enter in the middle of the range. I prefer to wait for closure either above or below this one of the zones here. You could easily swipe the highs here and then flip bearish. That's why we need to see proper closures like on a 30-minute, 1 hour. If not, it's just because it's gonna go up doesn't mean you have to buy right here. Just wait for a confirmation. If you see enough rejections, then get involved. Don't try to be too much impulsive. Sometimes it pays off, but only on a like trending market or high volume market. We also traded yesterday's Asia. It was pretty nice. What's Bitcoin doing? Oh wow. Tap me out on break even. Went to I don't know what the hell was this week. Then straight to TP. Bitcoin being Bitcoin, huh? Glad I closed my break even right here. Or my trade. I said I wanted to see those highs being taken out, and exactly what happened. Wow. Bitcoin is nasty sometimes. Yeah, indeed. Didn't see the quite good follow through here, so I decided to close. If we had some sort of this candle here, yeah, of course I would have holded the trade, but there's no point of me trying to hold the trade if I see all these weeks up here taking out this high, failing to continue here. I'm like, yeah, we could just swipe some low here or just aggressively pull back and then push up. And I was pretty damn right, so I haven't looked at the Bitcoin yesterday after this. This move was like 3 hours after New York open. What's the next for Bitcoin? Okay, we reached that daily supply. That's why my target was there. So the question is, will there be any new demand zone? Because if not, then I see this as weakness and we could drop more, which is my initial bias for the higher time frame. We're still holding from this daily supply and this daily demand. Gold push. Yes, sir. Finally. Would be interesting if it takes out previous daily New York high and then boom. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, not gonna lie. With the 15-minute overvaluation. What about 30? 1 hour, almost getting there. I wouldn't be surprised, even if we drop from here, to be honest. But if I want to take the trade from here, yeah, it's tough. I wanted to see at least 4-hour closure below, because 4-hour closure, as I said, is coming in 34 seconds. Sorry, 34 minutes. It could easily close above that this high here, and that could be an interesting continuation model. So what I mean by that is the 4-hour closes around here. We could see the 4 hours setting the bottom wick and then pushing up. What an ugly drawing. Sorry guys, I'm not Picasso. But I kind of don't like all these wicks and rejections here. I'm not gonna be surprised if we're gonna reject again. 1 hour close to, yeah. Also, can't forget that this is a daily supply, you know? So I'm not gonna long it right here. It's straight to daily supply. And the only reason I said buy zone here is, of course, short term. I'm not gonna look for a lot of big targets. Max, it's gonna be this high here from yesterday, basically. But that's only if I see 4-hour closure above, setting the bottom wicket, then shooting up. Something like this, targeting this high here. But I would be much more, I would rather much more to take a short from here, or even from previous day value high. I kind of like that rejection. Okay, we have reached 40 likes, so smash that like button, guys. Let's reach at least 60. Easily achievable. What prop firms would you recommend? There are many good prop firms out there. Like Lucid is good, Funded Next, all that stuff. But having a personal account is even better. Like trading with especially if you trade with Vantage. It's really good having your personal money and personal account. No rules, it's just you and you. So if you might be new on the stream, maybe it's your first time here and you're not in the VIP, but you trade with Vantage or any CFD, basically, you can create a new Vantage account, or if you trade with Vantage already, you can access the VIP and also the indicators. So just message your support in the Telegram, then you can have the access. Yeah, I think since I said the supply is right there, I don't think this one really makes sense. I would prefer to see this one. Morning Vance, great to see you here. Do you double deposit with Vantage? What do you mean by double deposit? Dollar pushing up alongside with gold. Interesting. But I don't know, I don't buy this move. What about you guys? Do you guys think gold is actually gonna be stronger and push up? If you think gold is gonna be stronger, drop a 1, and if you think gold is weak and you're waiting for shorts, drop a 2 in the chat. Let's see. Morning Reinhardt. Two. Nice. Yeah, if we didn't have this range, I would be really happy to take the trade from previous day value high. Like a short from here. But this range, yeah, not really convincing me. CPI today? We don't have CPI today. We had for New Zealand dollar, not for dollar. But this is not gonna make any difference. We are already past it. This was like almost 2 hours ago. Tomorrow we have the CPI for British pound, not even dollar, so no major news today. Would like to see New York highs take out. Yeah, that was my initial plan. Like, I like to see those highs be taken out, and let's see what we have there. Actually, it's right here. I believe we had this range that I mentioned yesterday. Yeah, the fixed value low of that range, and point of control just above it. This is the same level we took shorts many times. Friday, Monday. New York high is right here. We don't have a 1 hour top week also there. Okay, there comes a push. Not that far off. I wish this top week would have taken out the previous day New York high. Gold is crazy. Yeah, Luciano. Gold has been always crazy. So it's good for trading, but it could be bad also. Alright, let's see what's happening on order flow here. If this 15-minute flips bearish, things are gonna get interesting, not gonna lie. Did I do liquidity sweep of the ranges? Possibly this could be it. Sure, this could be RMD pattern. Yeah, 100%. Let me see if I can find this on the video here. There we go. The RMD pattern. The range, manipulation, and then distribution. This is our classic pattern. We have the range, swipe the lows or the highs, and then reverse close above the range, and then the distribution. And then we have the cases of, here, this is the live example. You see, Andre is showing in the video. So I highly suggest you guys to watch his video that he posted. Then we have the RBRD pattern. So range, breakout, retracement, and then distribution. This is also a classic pattern. We have the range, the breakout, retracement, distribution. So you might be asking, but how can I identify one if this is gonna be the RBRD or RMD? Well, that's where your higher time frame bias or overall bias will come to play, right? If the trend is let's say bearish, and then we have this range here. If you are bearish, we are not gonna look at RMD pattern. We're gonna look at, for example, RBRD, the range, breakout, retracement, and then distribution. But if price is dropping and then we have a range here, but we have, for example, a demand here, we are looking for reversal, then we have the manipulation, the breakout, basically, or distribution, you could say, and then the continuation. That's why the context matters, because if not, you're gonna be stuck into this loop of, oh, this could be this could be that. But what really matters first is to have in your higher time frame or overall bias. I bought at 4,007. 4,007. Wow, that's really good. Just like yesterday, Pedro. We were waiting for a trade and Pedro had already entered something around here. Really nice. I wouldn't be opposed to enter from here, not gonna lie. Because of that range that has already rejected multiple times. And 1 hour is almost overvalued too. But the only problem is this 4 hour. If it closes like this, not gonna lie, this look more bullish. So either just sit on my hands, bunch of buyers are still stepping in. Yeah, that's what I said. I said it could be interesting. I didn't say I will get in, you know? That's where my confirmations step in. Just because I wanna take a short doesn't mean that I will take a short. I have to see the confirmation. Asia has been much clearer than London. Yeah, agree, Pedro. 100% agree. That's why I decided to do more Asia live sessions rather than New York. Because we were doing New York also. So it's so much more consistent. So much more. Ooh, 50 minutes. If it closes bearish. But yeah, 4 hour looks bullish if it closes like this. But I don't want to take it long. Unless in the next 13 minutes this one pulls back and closes somewhere around here inside this no trade zone, and then I'll wait for a closure below previous point of control and then see if we can take a short from there. but I wouldn't be opposed to a quick scalp, to be honest, to the downside. Like a quick in and out and then down. But we'll wait for the 15-minute. Seems like buyers are still stepping in. Random falling on 4 hour waiting to see if it's gonna test it. 4 hour. I think I know which one you're saying. This one probably. Could be this one, could be this one. I have a similar one but on a daily time frame, daily/12, from this high of March basically. Then this drop. Price could go to 40 before dropping. Yeah, this high. Yeah, as I said, that high been taken out and then dropping. That could be interesting. Where is the point of control? I think I will watch the point of control of that range as well. Because this one could lead into potential short as well. I just want to see the 4 hour closure first. But as I said, this trade would have been really nice right at the VWAP. This one with the order flow confirmation. Yeah, this would have been a super nice trade. But I'm gonna stick to my rules. It's a no trade zone. I'm not gonna trade. If that means that I'm gonna miss out on the trade, so be it. See a lot of new people joining in. Appreciate you joining our live session here. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on when we are live. And don't forget to smash the like button. I want to see us reaching at least like 60 or 70 easily. And then stay tuned till the end of the stream, because that's when I will announce if tomorrow there's gonna be a stream or not. Liquidity sitting at top. Possibly. Let's see if we have anything at the top here on the order flow. I'm interested. Nothing spectacular on a 1 hour, on a 15 minute. Ooh, this level could be interesting. I think I will mark it out for now. What else do we have back there? That point of control, is that where it got rejected? No, almost. Yeah, in case pushes up, I'll watch that level for now. On order flow at least. But a lot of buyers stepping in here. I wanna see if they can get trapped or something. They get trapped right here, closes bearish. We have another 6 minutes. That would be interesting. My first TP just hit waiting on 4028. Well done, Pedro. I think it could reach 4028. A lot of buyers trapped at the top, yeah. 16th of July. Let's look. 16th of July. Oh, this one. Yeah. I don't really use liquidity, you know, all that stuff that much, but because there's no, unless you don't look at the order flow, you don't really know what's happening at the top. It's subjective, you know, he could say this and that, but you never know what's happening at the top. But it could take it out, it could go to the body of that daily supply. 40.52. We have anything around there? 40.52. Still this range. Sell zone looks good. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we can take trade from here too. So I'm watching all of this. Because as I said, if this one closes bearish or at least below fixed value low, I think I will give it a try. I just don't like this big ass 4-hour candle. Something like this. Call orange man, need the price a bit higher. Oh no, I'm not gonna call him because his definition of higher is just gonna be one big candle, take out every single thing here. Looking for that 40.32-ish. 40.32. Yeah, that would be interesting. It's gonna be that fixed POC too. So this one still remains here. I don't know why I took it off. But again, I'm not really convinced we could drop from here. Still looks like he wants to push higher with this buyers. I need to see the next 5 minutes. I wouldn't say these are trapped yet. No. I wouldn't say these are trapped yet. This could easily still push up easily. Volume dying out on maybe 15, yeah. Why is fixed POC? It's because when you mark out a volume profile on a range, we call that key levels fixed. So if you mark out this range here, this one, on a 1 hour, 30 minute, doesn't really matter. You take from the beginning of the range till the breakout basically, and then you get 3 key levels: the value high, value low, and point of control. Point of control is where the most volume has been traded in that specific range or level. So sometimes you see rejection from point of control, sometimes on value low, depends on the context. Still hovering around the current 15-minute print point of control. Yeah, that's why I want to see a closure, because until the closure is not there, this point of control can move. You know, this point of control can still move below to high. Really depends what they are doing around that candle. This candle, I want to see at least closure below this here. Oh, no, not that one. I want to see a closure below this one. If not, I think it's gonna push up easily. There comes a push. Just watch how it's gonna just fly straight to this key level. Make the bottom wake to this point of control, then whoosh straight to this zone here. If it closes like this. Just before the 4-hour closure. Yeah, that's always happens. Always crazy volume before the 4-hour closure. Oh, what the hell is this volume? We have any news? Whoa, ho ho. I can't seem to find anything. Yeah, 4-hour bottom week most likely, and then flip bullish. Wow. This is some nasty volume. If it flips bullish, the risk to reward is not really good, but it's possible. That's a nasty bottom wake, not gonna lie. Activate the sell limits. No, I'm not gonna sell this. That would be crazy. If it flips bullish, much more bullish favor than bearish. Because we closed above my point of interest. I would much rather take a long. But I don't know. Seems fishy. Just looking. Love it. You're so relaxed and in no rush, and it follows. It's appreciate you, Leo. Yeah, if it doesn't align with my plan or my rules, there's no need to take it. Like as I said, there would have been a nice trade or scalp, we could say, from here with the order flow confirmation, but I didn't took it. That was literally 5 minutes, 10 minutes after New Asia Open. I didn't want to take it, and that was my no trade zone, so I'm not gonna take it. And even though I want to see this one flipping bullish, I haven't set my limit buy yet, because yeah, I don't buy this yet. I'm not fully convinced yet. I'm not convinced. Okay, let me make my chart a little bit cleaner. I don't like to trade with a messy chart. One of control right at that range. Yeah, but overall you can see that we are still in this range. So there's no point of trying to get involved and target the high or the low. When price is kind of ranging, I much rather, for example, we have this range, much rather price comes, swap the highs or the low, and then if it fails to push to the upside, me taking the reversal. I like this kind of plays, not from the middle to take out to the high or the low, or the low being swept, fails, push up, retrace to one of my key levels, and then reverse. That's the way I like to trade on a range. But there's a good chance this thing could flip bullish and goes for that 1 hour overvaluation, not gonna lie. Okay, I didn't even have time. Okay. That's why I'm saying I'm not selling here. I don't buy this move, but the long would have been nice. And I don't want to enter from here because the risk to reward is gonna be low. Because the only way my stop loss would make sense is below that one. You know. In that case, unless it actually takes out that high. In that case, then yeah, it could be interesting, you know. I was just setting it full. Yeah, I was literally gonna switch to trade away and take put the limit buy. Okay, it is what it is. It's one of those days. TP.4026, my win is done. Pretty good. Appreciate you, Pedro. Would love to see you many more times here. You've been absolutely smashing it. Okay, a lot of buyers. That's exactly why I said I don't see these buyers getting trapped here yet. I haven't seen the confirmation, you know. What happened? Trapped everybody here, all the sellers, flip bullish. That's why I was like, yeah, this setup could be more interesting. And I don't want to scalp and enter here, stop loss below the low, and target the point of control. That's like 0. Almost 5 R. That's like negative risk to reward. That's not worth it for me personally. I would rather to see if it can get rejected here and take a short from there, from that sell zone, or just close below this, you know. Almost tapped there, almost tapped there. Maybe I marked the level wrong. Yeah, still the same. Yeah, I'm still watching for that level. Yep, 30-minute lines. 15-minute kind of aligns with this one. No, Eric, I'm not in, brother. I was just literally explaining like for the past 10 minutes. I wanted to, but I didn't get in. And I don't believe this movement right now. So big aggression, but not really much of a big move. Yeah, agree. That's why I don't buy this yet. This one tapped perfectly today. I wonder if something happened for this crazy move to happen. Like, it's not big of a move, but it was so much more volume than the other ones. I can't seem to find anything. So I guess there wasn't any news. Also been a zone that's been rejected multiple times on a 4-hour footprint. Let's check it. This one, probably this point of control. I want to see if any of you guys took any trade. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have taken any trade, and drop a 2 if you are still waiting and sitting on your hands. Because I remember some of you guys were looking for shorts. 2, 2. Nice. This is where your patience is tested, right? You took a sell, SW. Buy for yesterday, I'm still in. You had a buy since yesterday and you're still holding. Then you gotta be in a good profit, I guess, depending on where you entered. On the range, we're getting to the end of the month. Yeah. Carrying a short at B for instance. Oh, remember that one then. It's not that far from your break even then, right? If I'm not wrong then. I like to sell at the top. Who wouldn't? Everybody would love to do that. Catch the top, ride the wave down. What the others doing? Absolutely nothing. Still in this range. It's one of those sessions, you know? If I don't see what I wanna see, I don't trade. I'm not gonna force it. But again, that doesn't mean that I'm not taking a trade, that you're not gonna take a trade. If you see anything, you take it, just like some of the guys that were in the long here. Our short scenario could still happen. It could be London, it could be New York. Closes below here, continuation, or drop down, ranges on London as always, and New York, boom, take out all the highs, and then reverse. So, multiple scenarios. For me, it's just not it. I was at 4,008. 4,008. Oh, right here. Okay. Ah, got it, Mohammed. Yeah, Vance. But again, as it's not closed yet, because if it closes like this, it looks like more like a continuation. And for example, if I'm in a long, I would love to see the POC being around in the middle or at the top actually for continuation, if the candle is going to close bullish. Let's see, tapped into our point of interest. Good rejection so far. Oh, I think this might be it. US State Department issues worldwide caution for Americans amid heightened Middle East tensions. With that just little news, we had a massive dump here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. If this one closes below, yeah, I would have loved to see the point of control getting tapped, not gonna lie. But this rejection on order flow was pretty decent so far. It could still close above, that's why I'm waiting for at least another 15-minute closure. Institutional volume flow at 4081. 4081, you're talking about spot or futures? Probably futures, I would assume. Okay. Immediate rejection. Magic touch, eh? With this point of interest on order flow, I wouldn't say no. How to get that order flow? I just have to have a Tradeaway account. Then you can have access to the footprint and the bubbles and all the delta. So maybe at 40, 49. 40, 49. 40, 49. Imbalance. Yeah, I don't lose imbalance, but I don't know if I would sell there, but let's see. Something like this would be interesting. Do we have any killable on the futures that are aligned? We have this high volume node on futures. Quite interesting. Multiple rejections. 1 hour overvalued too. Not looking bad, not looking bad. I'm starting to like this point of control at the top, a lot of sellers. I will wait for this 15-minute closure. Yep, that's why I wanna wait, you see? That's why I wanna wait. I think it's just on your side, cowboy. My voice seems to be fine. Yeah, Andre, 100 Newton normalization window too. I wonder if he had another news to cause this push up, but it took. This is a crazy move though. On average, I have done a backtest in Asia session has been moving on like 0.8 to like 1.1% per session from the top to the bottom. So could this be the top, or it can potentially take out previous day high? Still possible. And this is why I want to wait for a proper closure. Bulls are awake, indeed. There's still hope for me if we close here. If we close below this level, it's still interesting for me. This might be kind of session where late Asia sells up. Yeah, for sure. As I said, it has reached at least the average bottom to top or top to bottom movement, so I'll wait for this 5 minute and then the next one and the next one, so 15-minute closure, because I don't want to enter here, put the stop loss above. Stop loss gonna be a bit big, because now 1 hour got overvalued, so oh, makes sense. US military latest strikes on Iran complete. But that should be more bearish for Goldie. It pushed up and now reversing. So could this be the trap? Also, I see a lot of people joining in. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our Asia live sessions. And smash that like button. I kinda like this. Yep, exactly. Patience will be tested, that's for sure. And while we wait for our potential setup to form, I have just scheduled our stream for tomorrow, so do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, and tomorrow we will have more of this. Okay. Okay. Enter here. Be nice if this one taps one more time to the point of control. $1 doing nothing. Literally nothing. But also this one could be another 15-minute tap, could turn into a 30-minute entry, could turn into a 1 hour entry, so market is fractal. So if 5-minute fails, we can look at the 15, then 30 minutes, 1 hour. Fractal market, indeed. I like this. Okay, I'm starting to see what I want to see. But I don't think I will go full risk, because there is a chance still to push up, take out those previous day high. I think that's just my opinion. Let's see what 5 minute is doing. Yeah, this one has to close bearish. Likes. We reached 65 likes, so smash that like button. Let's reach 70 so I can call Trump so he can dump the Goldie. Trump dump. I still can't believe he's selling his Truth Social tweets for 100,000, basically a signal. I still cannot believe that shit. Okay. Talk to me, Goldie. Come on, close a little bit below. If it taps here and then flip bearish, I might get in. Unless my stop loss is gonna be at the high anyways. Okay, not bad. Tapped into the point of control, okay. Okay, looking decent. I will look at something like this. Looks decent. It's just the next 15 has to close below this one. That's gonna make me more confident. Okay, almost. Okay, we are in, fam. I didn't want full risk, but do wanna give this one a shot. If we see rejection at the fixed value low of that range, I will close my trade, or at least put on break even. Half risk, like nice risk management, guys. We do wanna see the flip. If we see the flip, that's good. Call the orange guy. I'll do it, don't worry. TP on micro will be 15.3. Okay. That's why I went half risk. I mean, if it's gonna take out the highs, it's gonna go take it right now. But the 15-minute closure was pretty decent, so it could tap and then flip. Which still, it's not bad, you know. Okay, let me message Trump so he can dump the gold. What do you guys think? Think it's about time, huh? Send him my best wishes. You up? Stacking a lot of orders. $40.20, $40.50. Yeah, let's see. My TP is slightly below. There's also another key levels to get rejected from. Fixed value low. We have the previous day value high. Tapped on futures but not on futures but on CFD yet. Tapped where do you see? Do you say? Bro, dollar is dead. Nice, good luck, Vance. Let's see. Let's see the continuation now. As I said, I want to see this 15-minute closing at least below this point of control. That would be the best continuation here. If not, I'll manage my trades for sure. Okay, gonna message Trump right now to dump the gold. Where's the volume? Time for pull indicator. You guys know that shit works, huh? You guys have seen that shit works. Come on, pull it. Drop. Drop. Drop right straight here. Just here. You see? It's working. It's magic. You see? Call me the wizard. I'm telling you guys, this thing works. This pull indicator with the trump call, I'm telling you guys, this thing works. Works like a magic. You guys already know what's up. Whenever market is against you, just pull it. Pull it. Why pay Trump $100,000 just to have his signal? Just watch my streams. Pull some candles. And then get TP. So let's watch out this fixed value though, we could see some sort of rejection. Come on. Get those likes up, guys. You see? Here we trade like a wizard. Okay? We need at least like 80 likes. At least. We've already reached 69, almost 70, so. The choice of emoji got you laughing. Yeah, this one works. I've been doing it for a couple times. I do wanna see closure below at least a 15 minute, you know? At least a 15 minute. Because that would mean that this candle will close like this, which is below that point of control as I said. And then we can dump. And yeah, this level might hold, but if it closes below the fixed value low that we have here, the next important level will be VWAP. I think VWAP might see a bigger rejection, to be honest. Nike's new slogan, just pull it. This is gonna be their logo. Okay, this is taking too long. Let me pull it to the downside. Let's see. So on spot at 4020.1 is where I would put my stop loss on break even. So don't forget to manage your own trade. If you wanna take profit, if you wanna scale out or scale in, that's up to you. Just manage your own trade. Spot is there, and futures tagged me in lower. Should use the magnet. Yeah, magnet works too, but the candle pull is just like a magic. The OG guys here, they know it. Yeah, 15-minute closure coming in. As long as we close something around like this, I think we still have a good chance to drop on a serious note. But of course, if it drops more, that's even better, you know? Not gonna complain if that happens. Not gonna complain. The candle pull is undefeated. Yes, Dobry. Especially with the Trump dump or the Trump pump, that's when it works the best. One more minute. Do not pull back, brother. What is the spiders right now? If these spiders get trapped, that's good for us. That's very good for us. So we need to see a closure around this area. Nice, nice. We reached 74 likes. 6 more at least, so we can reach 80. Then maybe I'll message Trump again to dump it. This is looking good. Starting to look really good. It flips bearish. No, it didn't. Ooh, last minute push down. Okay, my point of interest is this one. If it can hold close below this level or this point of interest of mine, it's good. It's very good. We're gonna see a straight dump to our stop loss on break even. Just watch. Not a bad 15. Yeah, actually pretty decent. Pretty decent. Just I wish we had a closure below this point of control, because we hold it like once, twice, 3 times. But starting to look better. It's not the worst, so I'm willing to hold it. Scaled in at the swing POC. Swing POC on what? On here? This low to this high? Oh, okay, Bloodman. Okay, I see you. Yeah, it's nice. Personally, I wouldn't scale in here because of the VWAP. VWAP right here is, yeah. Joe says I'm in with full risk. Nice. I'm in with like 70% risk, not full on risk, so I'm risking less, around 700. Okay, there comes that rejection that I talked about, that I don't want to see. This is the rejection that I don't want to see. What is half risk is like what you usually risk, but half risk. But half risk. So let's say if you risk like $500 per trade, half risk mean like 250 per trade. Yeah, there comes that rejection that I don't want to see. I think I will put my stop loss on break even, maybe. Unless these buyers get trapped again, that's good. I think it was sarcastic. Okay, I hope so. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. If it doesn't flip bearish. 40-second. POC at the bottom. Yeah, good choice, King. I guess we gotta use our last hope here. Our last bit of hope. Drop. Our last bit of hope. POC moved higher. Don't know if I like it with the 1 hour closure coming in. Unless this one flips bearish, the 15-minute, and drops. But because this is the rejection I told you about on the fixed value low of this range. This one basically. $15-minute double week rejection. Yeah, definitely have to manage it closely. I'm ready to close in on break even anytime. Our last hope is in like 10 minutes. If it flips bearish and drop, that's good. If it closes like this on a 1 hour closure, yeah, I'm not gonna hold it. No way. Fixed POC is strong, yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I'm closing. Alright, closed. It is what it is. If anything, if it drops below the fixed value low, I'll take it again. But I don't want to risk it. I see a shift in buyers here. If you guys want to hold it, that's completely fine. You still can get a TP, to be honest. But as I said, you can even rewind the stream for yourself to see. I said if we see a rejection from fixed value low here, I don't know if I want to hold that trade. It could still drop, as I said, but yeah, might not be it for me for Asia session. It is what it is. If this one flips bearish, like in the next 2 minutes or so, that's gonna be one nasty candle, eh? It is what it is. I manage my trade the way I usually do, so I have no regrets. It still can close below here and then take it from here, but went out with $6 in profits. Nice, Batman. I think mine is around there, like $40. Yeah, 50. Not bad, not bad. Progress is progress. Yeah, I saw the shift in to the buyers stepping in, buyers taking over, so to me it's not worth holding it. But that's me. You know, if we were supposed to see the follow through, we would have seen right here. And as I said, we needed to see a closure below this one for the continuation. First it was this one, the first step. We got that. Okay, cool, that's why we entered. And it was really nice. But then, as I said, we already had 3 rejections. Wow, look at that pullback right now. And then the 4th rejection, I wasn't really convinced with this, unless this would have pushed down here and closed here, which it might do, to be honest. I don't know what the hell is this last minute pullback, but it is what it is. A bunch of sellers failing to push the price down. Exactly, Vance, exactly. As I said, they still can push the price down. The hourly is not close. I think there is a chance, but this kind of pullback, not my tea. But seems like sellers are trying to take in control again because the delta went negative again. But I'm not convinced. Unless the 1 hour closes below fixed value low, maybe I'll take it. Oh, okay. You waited for me to close, huh? Wow, there comes the push that we wanted to see. There comes the push. Wow. Holy. Would I enter again? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And the reason I don't want to enter is VWAP is right below it. I usually don't like to short when it's close to VWAP or long when it's close to VWAP, like if it's below it. It could still play out, it's just my type of trading, you know? It's my type of trading. If you want to take it, it's up to you. Yeah, you see, King, I closed. They're like, okay, let's dump it. But I don't know, if 1 hour doesn't close below here, I think we still could push up. I've seen this kind of nasty volume in the last like 5 or 10 minutes before the hourly or 4-hour closure. I've seen this many times. So I just prefer to close because I've had so many losses like this that, yeah, for me it's worth to hold it. And it didn't even reach my 1 hour. It is what it is. Might be one of those creeping down slowly move. Yeah, it could be. I'm at peace if it goes down, thanks. If it's speed, that's it. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, you gotta see how many times on average doing this is gonna benefit you or not benefit you, right? My trades are usually either goes to TP or it goes to stop loss. It doesn't really do go to break even and then go straight to TP, you know? That's why for me, if I don't see the continuation, I prefer to close it. Did it play out today? Potentially, it could drop, definitely, easily. But yeah, it is what it is. As I said, there's gonna be potential re-entry from here, so I'm not gonna be worried. There's gonna be 2 more sessions. We still have London, New York, so I'm not really worried. And 30 seconds, I wouldn't be surprised if this nasty candle push up closes above this point of interest we have here. Just watch if that's not gonna happen. Close above, told you. We are live in New York. Today, most likely not, brother. Most likely not. We will announce whenever we do New York, so just leave your notification bell on and we'll do the announcement. Did it close below? Yeah. But if the flips looks to be good. Flip bearish, stop of the high. But again, the freaking view up. I think we're gonna be break even by then. Yeah. But I don't wanna take it. As long as we don't see closure below this one. To me, I don't wanna take it. Like on the chart, it looks good. I would have taken this trade right now. The re-entry if it flips bearish and break this low. But based on the order flow, I want to see closure because that's what exactly happened. Came down, dropped heavily, tapped here, pulled back last minute. Pushed through, flip bullish, made a nasty top wick. We got out. Flip bearish again, but still closed above it. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one drops, rejects from view up, and then push up again. And it's the hourly open. So it's up to you if you want to take it or not. It could still play out. I think that's about it for me. I will update you guys on London and New York as well. Really, you need to be here for Asia tomorrow. Get to play the earnings for a couple of Max 7 after new code. Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow, that's for sure. The stream is already scheduled for tomorrow, so I will be here on Asia as well. So appreciate you guys joining in as always. Great stream. Nevertheless, we waited patiently for our trade here to play out. We didn't see the follow through, close on break even. It is what it is, it happens. If you took a long, well played for you. Drop them wins in the VIP if you are in. If you are not, click on the link in the description, join our free Telegram, and then if you have a Vantage broker, you can have access to our community and also indicators. Just after joining into the free Telegram, click on the pinned message and DM VIP to the Syndicate live support, and then our team will get back to you as soon as possible. And there's been a lot of guys as well taking wins on Goldie and a lot of other assets, of course, so it's not just gold, but gold has been nice lately, so we've been taking advantage of it. So yeah, good stream nevertheless. Patience was tested today for sure. I will let this one pass. If it goes to full TP, it is what it is. I think I managed my trade pretty well. I'll catch you guys inside the VIP. Have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Give me some love.